newsletter weekly broadcast. I am Sami, Director of Education at T3 Live. I hope you're doing well. And let's get started. We're going to talk about the market. We're going to go over the swing ideas that I got lined up for tomorrow. And we'll see what we find. Before we start, as always, this is for educational purposes only. And there's risk involved. So make sure you know what you're doing. Also, if you have any questions, leave a comment in the video, leave a comment below, as well as reach out to us. Our email is info@t3live.com. So here we go. The market, it continues to be very, very interesting in the sense that the Qs and the SPY continue to do nothing, basically, to not follow through at all. That's totally sideways in the context of a larger uptrend. So maybe we break out soon. But the IWM was in a really strong uptrend that seems to have topped out for now. Like we seem to have, started the pullback on the daily chart to the IWM. So again, it's a very interesting market. We have divergence between the large cap and the small cap, the likes of which I've never seen in my life. So just keep that in mind because it impacts whatever you play. Also, obviously, we have a lot of stocks that are in the gold, silver, and metals that are basically going parabolic. So, and not just gold and silver, but some of the hard drive makers, those are also going climactic as well. So this is not sustainable. At some point, we're gonna top out. I don't know when it's going to be. It could be tomorrow, it could be next week, who knows? But especially in silver, especially silver. So, it's a very interesting market right now. And to add more to it, we are just starting earnings season. Like we started a week and a half ago, but it's gonna get really underway this week. It's gonna be very, very busy starting this week. So it's gonna be really an interesting time, an interesting month, this upcoming month, to be a trader, swing, daily, intraday trader, but as well as earnings. I like to swing trade the earnings plays. So here's some interesting long ideas that I have for today, okay, or for tomorrow. The FLO for breakout. I like it on the daily, but I actually like it more maybe on the monthly. That's a nice monthly chart. Take a look at the weekly. That's not bad, but I don't think it has as much room on the weekly chart. So over the base, stop under 1070 and target about 12 and 13. So it's got two targets. The IRDM is a 1, 2, 3 after a breakout. It already broke out. So if you're not in it already, you kind of missed it, but not really, because we have a 1, 2, 3 long stop and very clear target, the prior high around 25 bucks. So not bad on the IRDM. Plug similar, but looks even prettier as long as it triggers. So we need it to clear Friday's high with a stop under Friday's low, 266 by 245, and then target one, maybe that prior high right here, 293, and then target two somewhere up there around 350. So probably this is my favorite long if we can get it to trigger tomorrow or the day after, but as long as it takes out 266. PRMB is already underway, but I like the fact that it tried to go lower and then got bought, turned it into a bottoming tail bar. So I like it over that bar's high, the red bar's high, stop under the bottoming tail, and target up here around 22, 22.50 on the PRM. And then we have the SCV, which is parabolic, but this was a secondary offering, so I'm not sure it's going to follow through. I'm going to give it a try over $1.60. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Stop under 129. Okay, that's a SCV. And then if you think silver is still much higher, then the SSRM looks the best to me as a 1, 2, 3. So long over Friday's high, stop under Friday's low. So that would be over 26.86 with a stop under 25.46. There's a lot of other patterns, other symbols in the video description that look good, but they don't look quite ready. The DD for a breakout, that's not quite ready. BTG, I think, is gold. Looks higher still to $6, especially if you think gold and silver, still have ways to go. BILI, the HTHT, those are a couple of China stocks that are really, really bullish, as well as the BABA. But if you're not in the BABA already, you kind of missed it. So wait for a pullback on the BABA. It's not ready right here. In terms of the shorts, I didn't know what to go with for tomorrow. So here's my entire daily watch list for tomorrow. And you tell me what you like the most, okay? We got the ABTC, which is an hourly base breakdown under the lows, 150 with a stop over 160. That's a Bitcoin related stock, and Bitcoin does not look good. I tried it on this buy setup. I never took profits, even though I had thousands of dollars in open P&L, because I thought we should at least get to 58. And then you saw what happened. It gapped down. And basically, I took a stop. I didn't really let it stop me out. I got out that day, but it would have stopped out under 50.50 on the day after. But yeah, so Bitcoin does not look really good at all. I shorted the IBRX on Friday, called it in the room live under 785. It's actually 690, but I called it under 685. Short with a stop over 788. So it's about $1 stop. So this is off to a good start. I just hope it follows through. Target should be like $4. The 20 MA on the daily. I also shorted the SanDisk, but it's not as good. I hope it follows through because we didn't close all that bearish. Didn't close at the lows. So we really need to take out this low here before I would feel comfortable. I shorted a small amount, and if we take out Friday's low, then I'll look to add to it, and I'll bring the stock down to 482 something, or 483, I think. Yeah, 482.50, basically 482.50. So there's another one that looks interesting short. It triggered on Friday already, but I wasn't aware of it, and now I am. So I like it short under 984 with a stop either over 1050 or safer, and you're not giving it that much more room, 1067. So I like the ERAS, looking to play it under 984, call it 980 with a stop over 1070, and target the 20 MA on the daily chart, or around $7 probably. HL is silver, I think, and it's going parabolic. So I like it short under Friday's low, stop above it, but only if it takes stop. This one doesn't have an entry yet, but it too is going parabolic for sure, from $5 to $50 in a month or so. So that's going parabolic. It's I'm sure it's gold or silver. The INSP is a 123, so I like it short under Friday's low, stop above it, so under 77.75 by 81.35, and target would be right here around 71.50. The KRC it's down a lot, but it's sort of like a 123 under Friday's low, stop above it. Don't love it. The MU might be topping, but it's not very parabolic. So MU short under this bar's low, stop above it. I'm not as sure about it. And if it triggers, it's gonna have a limited target, about 350. That's the issue with it. It's not like it's a high R to R, high reward to risk play. PAYX is just so weak. This is PAYX. Looks really, really weak. Looks lower. Okay, under the base, stop above. And then SanDisk, I already told you about. Shorted it on Friday, but we'll see if we get follow through. USAS is another silver, gold and silver, that's going parabolic. So doesn't have an entry yet, just like the HYMC doesn't have an entry yet, but I'm watching for an entry. And you can also look at the actual ETF also for an entry as well, but it's not yet ready. And then GLD, possible, short watch as well. So that's my entire bearish list. The bullish list, I only went over a few items. There's many more in the video description. Let me actually take a look at the TCOM, because that's another China stock that I like. Yeah, the TCOM, here it is. I'll show it to you real quick. It's another China stock that I like. But yeah, here it is, long, stop right here. I don't think it's really going to take out 66. So that's kind of a limited target. So not a high R to R play. But Again, there's a bunch of bullish watches in the video description, so check that out. And if you have any questions, leave a comment or send us an email. And lastly, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit the like button. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Take care.